Okay, welcome back to my channel. This is my friend Jade.
Hello.
We messed up. We're gonna keep it going. I thought it would be nice to have a little podcast about movies, and I'm very awkward when it's just myself. But because I have a friend, hopefully I'm less awkward. But this one is going to be our thoughts about Scream 6, our Scream, just the franchise in whole. And I also talk with my hands. We both saw it twice. What were your thoughts?
So, the first time I really enjoyed it. I'll be honest. I really enjoyed that movie. Dare I say one of the best in the franchise. Just my opinion.
I agree.
Note I said one of the best. The second time around, I noticed more stuff that I didn't notice the first time.
I did too.
Like, one of the killers was easy to spot for me the second time around.
Oh, this will be spoiler talk. I'll
Yeah.
have it set where it's spoilers, so you can. Was it Ethan for you?
Yeah, Ethan was kind of obvious for me. Even in the first time around when I watched it, he was kind of obvious for me. But the second time around, he was even more obvious, especially when he got on the train alone with Mindy, and then all of a sudden Ghostface was on their train.
Although he wasn't the Ghostface that attacked her, but
I know, but the way he was eyeballing her, I knew it.
Electric chair.
Electric chair.
He was like...
And he was never anywhere to be seen.
Unfortunately for me, it was spoiled for me, and usually I like spoilers, but
it was kind of upsetting.
Just the way it was spoiled, and I'm surprised they didn't change that ending, because those
because I saw it too, and I was like...
Those three killers, I say a lot. We're gonna hear it here too. Those three killers, well, okay, the first two were actually, they spoiled it because somebody leaked it. And in that scene that they leaked, the third one wasn't revealed. So, the third was a surprise to me, but the other two wasn't. But I really enjoyed it. Now, my question for you. Favorite kill?
Favorite kill?
Yeah.
Of Scream 6? Ooh. I really have to say that I really enjoyed the opening kill.
I like that. It was very different.
That has to be one of my favorite kill scenes.
For me personally, it has to be either the opening. Do you feel like an animal, Jason?
Yes.
I really like that.
We have to finish the movie. Nobody gives a fuck about movies.
I really like that, but the kill that really had me on the edge of the seat twice seeing this movie was Anika's.
Yes, the ladder. I forgot about the ladder.
He was dirty for that. He could have just flipped her.
He could have just flipped it like he did at the end, but instead he just had to.
He had to mess with her. He was dirty for that. So, I really like Sam and Tara's relationship.
Yes, I'm glad that it got better from last time.
So, I like that they made it more realistic in the sense of how
older sister protective over younger sister wanting freedom.
Sam being Sam more focusing her trauma on Tara. Tara needs to go to therapy. Tara needs to do this. Tara needs to do that.
Tara finally agreeing at the end, I'm definitely gonna get therapy after this.
Whereas Tara in the beginning, she's like, I don't give a fuck. I just want to keep it in the past.
Leave me alone.
Chad carried the whole movie. I love Chad in Scream 5.
The part where he goes up to the guy who's leading Tara upstairs.
I know.
He said, Tara's good down here.
Tara's good right here.
He got straight to beating that ass.
I'll never not laugh at when Sam's like, I'm gonna tase you now, and he's like,
I'm gonna tase you in the balls now.
Yeah. I really like Sam. Okay, I miss Sydney in this, but I feel like it was okay without Sydney. This movie.
I have a hot question that people ask.
All right.
Oh.
Sorry,
Did it still record?
Yeah, it's still
Okay.
recording. My laptop kind of went. You're not touching the screen.
Hot question that people ask. Did you want Gale to die this movie?
Okay. I've thought about it more. I love Gale because she's one of those asshole characters where
She's supposed to be a bitch.
Gale has had more character development, I think, than anybody else. In the sense of that first one, I couldn't stand her.
Yeah.
That second one, I still couldn't, but she was more...
They started adding more lovable factors to her. And, like, I feel like everybody expected Gale to die this movie. But, like, at the same time, it's like, I kind of expected it, but at the same time, I almost didn't want it to throughout the movie because, like, they still had that lovable aspect to her. Like that, oh, that's funny. Oh,
yeah.
She made me laugh. Oh, she put a smile on my face. Like,
I definitely
very
agree.
hateable, but also very lovable.
Yes. So, also, my apologies in advance. Right now, I don't have a webcam, but I have my laptop camera. So, whenever I get it, it'll probably be 10 times better. So, my apologies in advance. But, back on topic, I feel like because they killed Dewey in 5, I didn't want her to die in 6. I'll be upset if she does die in 7, but I'd be...
But at the same time, understandable.
Yeah. I'd be more of...
Because it would go with their whole, every character is expendable now.
Yeah. Sydney, okay, this is unpopular opinion, so please don't mind me. If Sydney comes back and they kill her off, I wouldn't be mad, but I want it to be a full-on, like, I want it to go, I don't want it to be just a stab. I
want her to have an iconic ending.
Yes.
And I feel like if they aren't going to bring her back as a part of the franchise, that's a big part of it. Like, there was mention of her in Scream 6 just a little bit, but I feel like they either need to A, bring her back as a part of the franchise, or B, they do need to kill her off.
Yes, I will say though, I did like how they kept mentioning her because it made sense.
Yeah.
The Gale comment about Sydney tore me to pieces the first time I watched it. Now, Dewey, I cried twice in theaters seeing it.
I cried like a bitch. I cried like a bitch when I thought Gale died originally, but then they said she had a weak pulse because I, like, jumped to conclusion. Just because she said, tell Sydney, he never got me.
So, taking apart from Scream 6, let's talk about... We'll go with favorite characters. So, what are your favorite characters in the Scream franchise? It could be killer, it could be survivor, it could be victim, it could be anybody.
Okay. I'll start with favorite killers. Give me a second.
All right.
I have to think.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I really like Jill.
Yes,
Okay.
I can agree with that.
I like Jill when her reveal. Like, I liked her before, but when I first saw that movie, because 3 and 4, I watched more because my mom bought me the DVDs for Christmas in 2012. So those were, like, the ones that I really watched. So I really like Jill, but when her reveal, holy shit. The fact that she was
crazy.
She was pulling out her hair, cutting herself with... I think it was
throwing
Trevor's.
herself into picture frames.
Throwing herself into that glass table.
Like, stabbing herself.
I like Jill. I love Amber. I think she was so funny. Eek, 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 eek.
I'm not the killer. I'm not the fucking killer. I know. Welcome to Act 3.
I just love that. Eek, eek, eek. I love when the killers, like, post-reveal, they act like that. I don't know what it is. I just love it. Richie was boring, okay? That's my opinion. Richie, I don't know who...
Richie...
Who did he even kill?
Low-key, like... Oh, I can't say that on here. I'm not going to go into that opinion. Never mind. That's messy.
Who...
Because
Okay.
if you think about it...
Who did Richie kill? Like, I'm trying to actually think.
Like... Because I don't know who Richie actually killed.
Because I know Amber killed Dewey.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that... Wait, wasn't Amber the one who attacked? Oh, wait, no.
you can scoot in a bit.
It was Amber.
Sorry.
And
I know, we don't have much room in this, but for the camera, but...
Richie? Was
Maybe?
Amber the one who attacked Tara? In the
Yes.
beginning?
Because Richie was with,
I just want to know how she set that camera up.
pre-recorder, probably.
Like,
Richie probably did it. Who else? I love Stu. I think, see, my favorite... So Stu didn't really have a motive.
but I loved him.
But I loved him. I loved him.
I love Stu.
I love Stu.
I love him.
Matthew Lillard is a really nice person.
I will say, a little off topic, but I will say, I don't see a reason for Stu to come back.
Yeah, I don't either.
I really don't.
I don't.
I could see the whole lead up, though, because of the part in Scream 6 where they're like, that's if you really think he's dead.
Well, I think they were going
But,
off of that for conspiracy theories.
Right, but like...
Did you see those edits that people were making about Amber and Richie?
Did you see the theory about Richie low-key, like, grooming Amber?
I mean, he did, technically.
Like, because if you think about it, that takes planning, and they were boyfriend and girlfriend, and she had to have been a minor.
Oh, yeah, they were in high school, 17, 18, but I'd still think it would be creepy. And then Sam and Richie...
Listen.
So my question is, why didn't she delete Richie's phone number?
Right. Like,
That's my question. I mean, it's just a little, like,
Ma'am.
my ADHD brain went, pick that out.
It's like...
I really like, who else? I'm trying to think. I did not like Mrs. Loomis.
No.
Because how are you going to sit here and get revenge for Billy when technically you left?
Right.
Okay, we'll go with Survivor, or non-killers. Kirby.
Kirby.
Kirby and Randy, like those, because when I was younger, I loved horror movies.
I will always love Dewey.
Dewey.
Don't care
I
what
love
anybody
Dewey.
says. I will always love Dewey.
I liked him in 5 a lot.
Yes.
Like, he had his flaws, and I
you had to love him.
I know. He pointed that out so quick for Richie. He was like, don't trust the love interest. Who else? Sydney, of course. I love her.
I love Sydney.
Neve's really nice. Short in
loved
person.
Anika
Oh, I did too.
before she...
Her death was, honestly, other than the therapist, her death was very violent, in my opinion, because they showed
I also
it.
think Wes's death was kind of violent, too.
Oh, yeah.
Through the neck, you could see the neck.
That was like, I think that was like the most violent death that's non-killer, because Amber got a pretty violent death with the fire.
Did.
She was a shish kebab at this point.
She was burnt. She was burnt the fuck up.
So now, okay.
Electric chair.
What is your favorite, what is your favorite, non-killer characters?
Dewey, always. Love Dewey.
Dewey.
I don't care what anybody says.
Oh,
I don't give
okay.
a fuck what any of you have to say. I will always love Dewey.
He's a fan favorite. They even
Don't
said
care.
it.
I know he's fan favorite. I know it's so basic, but I love me some
who
Dewey.
was, I can't think of his name. It's escaping me, but it was Sydney's boyfriend in number 2.
I loved him.
I loved him, but
felt so bad. Literally the reason that he
I
died
love you.
is because she put so much suspicion on him. And they kept sheltering him out and pushing him out of the picture. That's like the only reason I loved him to death, though. I don't know how I feel about Cotton.
Cotton was okay. Okay.
I feel like he was a filler character.
No, so
Not like filler, but like...
I liked him in 2, but they made him too much of a red herring for him to actually be it.
I feel like he wasn't as necessary to be there as much as he was.
I get it. I liked his kill though.
I understand why he was there, you know?
Yeah.
But like... You know? Who else? Who else do I like? Okay, I said Dewey. I said I liked Sydney's boyfriend in 2. Sam, Tara.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
What
like
is
Sam
her
and
name?
Tara.
Hold on. I'm going to Google who her name is, because she made Scream 3, like, so good.
I liked Dewey's sister before she died.
Tatum?
Yes, Tatum. Sorry, I'm very bad with names. Love Chad and Mindy.
Parker Posey's character, Jennifer.
Yes. Yes.
She was so funny.
I can't say that Jason's not the killer, but I can't say that he is the killer either. Because it started out where he was going to be the killer in the beginning. Like, he wanted to be.
And they had to kill him.
I did like Jason's character for the little bit that we got to see him.
It was interesting. It was an interesting take.
For, like, a mixture of killer and non-killer. I liked him for the little bit of time we got him in 6.
But listen, Parker Posey made her character so funny. I just love her, what's it called? I'm losing my mind.
I liked Wes.
I liked Wes.
I liked him. He was a sweet boy.
They were making him to be a little bit of a red herring. That, and then the Vince.
I don't know if this is unpopular or not, but I didn't like the lady who became sheriff.
Oh, Judy Hicks.
I didn't like her.
I liked her more in this movie than the first
one.
Yeah,
I liked her more in this movie, but, like, I didn't like her that much. I don't know. I just, like, maybe it's because I loved Dewey so much. But
it made sense. I just listen, the first time I saw Scream 5 in theaters, where he's like, Officer Judy, it had me dying. Yes. I don't know what it was, but it had me, like, on the floor.
Yes.
But, so, do you have any more favorite characters you can think of?
I can think of at the moment.
Okay, so Scream 7 predictions or thoughts. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
We can take turns.
Okay.
Because I know I'll probably think of stuff as you're saying stuff, and you'll probably think of stuff as I'm saying stuff. So, back to the whole Stu thing. I won't be mad if he comes back, but I don't see a reason for it. But it would be nice to see a familiar face again.
Yeah.
I'll admit that. I can
it.
admit that it'd be nice to see a familiar face again. And I think it would be kind of interesting for him to make a comeback. But at the same time, I don't see a reason for him to come back after he went through that whole brutal TV pushing onto him. Ugh. Don't see a reason for that.
So I have one, and it's, and I know they're leading up to this, but if they don't do it, I want Sam to be a killer.
Yes.
But my thing is how would they do it?
But I don't.
My thing is like, how are they gonna sit there? Sorry if I'm licking my lips. You're gonna see that a lot. My wisdom teeth are still in my mouth.
I kind of want them to go more into her schizophrenia.
Yeah, I can see that.
I kind of want them to go more into it, cause we see bits and pieces of it, you know, like when he goes, "You ready to gut some motherfuckers?" And like you see a little bit of him, but
would she kill Tara though?
Would she kill Tara though?
My thing is, because here's the thing. I wanted Tara to be Ghostface, okay? I know in that first movie she was a rag doll, basically, for Amber and Richie. But it would have been interesting.
Listen, everybody has fun playing with Tara, okay? I know I would. Sorry.
I just hope Scream 7 will not be a family plot. But if they're going from like how Scream, like the first 4 are.
Yeah, because they brought it up. Like Scream 1 was
Sam and
Scream
Tara?
2 was at a school.
Does Sam and Tara have another half sibling they don't know about? Because that's how
you have to
Rowan
also
was.
remember, Tara and Sam come from different dads.
Yeah.
So it could be either of their half sibling if they go based off that.
Another thing. When the third killer reveal, she was like, Mindy? I don't know. Obviously Mindy's not going to be the killer because her girlfriend got killed.
Right.
But
like,
the fact that
can't really say that, can you?
True. That first second that she was like, Mindy? I'm like, girl, this bitch just got stabbed in the
she's
damn
in
thing.
the hospital. They didn't know that, though.
No, but...
to be fair, they didn't know that.
I do... Okay, off topic from Scream 7. I like that they made Chad and Tara, a thing.
Yes.
I don't feel... It's not forced. It doesn't feel forced.
Was I expecting it?
No.
No. Do I love it? Yes.
It doesn't feel forced, which is my big thing about, like, stuff in horror movies. I don't want to see a horror movie that they put in a relationship that feels forced. Oh, what else?
On the topic of Chad, one of my favorite scenes from Scream 6 with him was when the two ghost faces are standing over him.
Oh, yeah.
And they do the knife thing. That was just iconic to me. Because, like, do you ever see two ghost face together before they're revealed?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think I've ever seen two ghost face,
okay.
except for when they're, like...
Jill and Charlie, technically, because Charlie had already been out of the mask and was holding Sydney by knife point, whereas Jill took her mask off. So that's as close as we got that I've noticed.
But, like, two killers in mask...
Yeah.
Before, way before the reveal.
He was kicking ass. The way and then Kenny's camera, the meme, where it's like, no, not Kenny's camera. But, yeah, do you have any other thoughts? All right. Well, this was my first ever podcast, and I know it's all over the place, and I'm over here being a mess, licking my lips, saying, as we go on... As we go on, I'm hoping to get more practice with this so it's not like... Sorry, some ASMR. Like that. But thank you if you watch. Thank you for joining. If you want to follow, you can follow. Like I'm not going to force you. But I just enjoy doing this. But
and if you have any questions... Don't be afraid to ask.
Leave them in the comment section, and me and Jade will make another video if you'd like.